Hey there, Justice 3 Gaming. Welcome back to another daily dose of gaming with me. And today's game is Marvel Strike Force, a mobile turn-based strategy game that you definitely should check out, especially if you're into strategy or turn-based strategy and Marvel. Couple of my favorite games ever. And today is an unlock stream for the exclusive character Spider-Weaver, who is actually the newest spider to a Tangled web group of Spider-Verse characters. She's also going to have a little bit of synergy with Kingpin and Mr. Negative, I believe. So this is going to be a Crucible team, so she is a Crucible character. I do see, and a lot of the exclusive characters are pretty powerful, so she'll probably have more than one kind of use as we play through the game. So the way that this works is, first, I'm going to try to get some red stars for this character before recruiting her to the roster. I do have enough T4s to max out her kit, so we should be able to see what she's capable of on an individual basis today a little bit. Some Blitz. I'll put her together with some choice Spider-Verse characters that I'm thinking about using in Crucible, but more than likely probably going to be using Kingpin and Mr. Negative for the biggest bonuses for those characters, and create that overpowered Crucible defense, and hopefully this team turns out to be really good. It's too early to tell. And so after red stars, we're going to go through the shards for the character. Hopefully I can get, again, hopefully, a lot of big words today, get as many shards as possible for this character, and then go through her gear and then review her kit. Now, for those of you who don't know and are joining this stream for the first time, I don't, on purpose, look up any of these new characters. I pretty much don't go through Twitter or anything like that to know what characters are coming out. Don't check out data mines or anything, so I have no idea what's in this kit, other than the ads that pop up. And because it's the fun that I have just looking through the kit and trying to figure out where my recommendation would be for a ISO 8. And if you guys have any suggestions while we're here live on stream, don't forget to follow me right here on twitch.tv/Justice3Gaming or YouTube, whichever you prefer. Just don't forget to like this stream and or video and subscribe to that channel and turn on that notifications bell so you know when I'm streaming Marvel Strike Force content for you guys. Mainly unlock streams for new characters in the game so you can get them a good gander and check them out while I'm checking them out. Maybe have a good discussion here in the multi-stream chat. So if you're on a different platform and I'm actually streaming to you guys as well, don't be afraid to say something and put your thoughts down, because a lot of the times people have great ideas about how to build a particular character and or team. Maybe where I could use this character or team somewhere else in the game that you can clue me in on. So let's get into it. First thing we need to do is dive into the stash and make sure we have enough gold and modules to be able to get this character up. Now, on my daily gameplay and the way that I behave in the game, I do about 2 levels per day for any new characters or catch-up characters. For instance, the Underworld characters. I've been sitting on a lot of red stars for these guys. Minus Taskmaster. What up? Novios. Thanks for the follow, man. And I've been sitting on a ton of red stars for these Underworld characters that are going to be put together coming up soon, and they're completely useless. I think it's amazing now that I'm actually going to have a really good war team when this comes up. But I'm playing, like I was saying, I'm playing catch up with these characters right now, and my daily habit is to do about 2 levels per day, because gold and training modules, they parallel one another. You can't get levels if you don't have enough gold, but you also can't get levels unless you have enough training modules. So I almost never spend more than that per day, just so I can save up enough gold and training modules for any new characters that I'm going to be unlocking for this game. So let's dive into those red stars. Hopefully a little bit of luck. Right now I'm saving dark promotion credits up on off unlock characters. What is my favorite character so far in this game? My favorite character in Marvel is Hulk. I actually like all the Hulks. I'm a big fan of Agents of Smash. If you guys watch that cartoon, check that out on Disney Plus if you want. It's probably there. I haven't noticed, but I used to watch it all the time. I was hoping that we'd get a team for that, but you know, it's Marvel Strike Force. They do whatever they want. My favorite character in the game. I love a lot of the characters in the game, like some unexpected characters in the game that I found unusually powerful and great. I think my new favorite, though, is going to be Red Hulk when he comes out. And, but that's too... Oh, man, did you, like... They put a mail, no, wait, did they, no, wait, hold on. Alright, so, like I was saying, dark promotion credits, saving up them when you're on a... off-season character for like a new character, you get more promotion credits when you use your regular red orbs. Right now I only got like a couple of them because I have been using them up on the off character days. I'm hoping to not have to touch that stash because I like to build it up so that way when one character drops off for their added percentage, which is 15%, I like getting those extra dark promotion credits. Because there are a lot of horsemen out there that I really want high red stars for, and that's primarily what I'm using the credits for. So hopefully today we don't have to dive into that. Although I gotta tell you, my luck has been pretty terrible like the last 4 or 5 characters, and I've bottomed out like completely. So we're gonna cross our fingers on this one. Since this is an exclusive character, I do feel as though that highest red star possible is what I need. So that's what I'm going to be going for today. So I'm going to be pulling the highest first and then work my way down if I don't get anything. And just to be sure, I am going to look at her picture, make sure she's there. There's that 15% right there, which is cool. So by now. 5 Marvel doesn't help, but I have a lot of red stars for most of my roster, so that's just gonna build up credits for a 6 and a 5 for Hawkeye. Oh man. What do I need for a 6? Is it 2 or is it 5? It's a 5. Curse you, probability gods. Or your AI gods, I should say, because we all know that this is geared to like not get anything most of the time. But I got a few chances here. I might be able to build another 5, but I might have to wait, you know, on the red star blitz on the weekend. This is not looking good, man. This is not looking good at all. Ugh, poor Nobu. But that gives us another 5. We're gonna pull that. Oh, come on. We're getting closer to another 6, though, right? Looks like we're gonna be diving into the silver promotion credits whenever they decide to put them in. Oh, come on here. I need this to work. Just click the button. Stop screwing around. Click the button. Click the button. Oh, that hurts. Hurts every time. Wait, do I got an... Oh, no, I need 5. Looks like we gotta use those dirty regular orbs. I don't get my dark promotion credits off of these ones. Give me a 2 at least. I want to see her face. Ugh. 0 stars. That's tough. That's rough, man. That's rough. Ugh. All right, I suppose, you know, we could definitely check out to see what's going on here in the shards. Oh, Violet, thank you. At the very least, we get at least, like, I need to feel good about this, even though it's 100% not worth what they're charging for offers on new characters. But it's nice to see a Violet pop up, especially after not getting a single red star for this new character. Man, we're getting a lot of greens on this, though. That one Violet must have canceled out all my luck on the back end of these pulls. Oh, another Violet. At least we got another Violet. All right, let's move on. Oh, you know what? I forgot to dive in for the gold to make sure we had enough. Okay, now in order to get this to 90, we're gonna need about 15 million. That's about what I've noticed so far, so we got a ways to go on that. And again, if you guys are just joining me and you're seeing all these pulls for the gold orbs, I save the gold orbs up because for the most part, gold, you know, it keeps me from overspending. So I always know that they're kind of in the bank, and then I wait for days like this where the new character comes out and I use them. That should do it. All right, let's break into the modules. Now the modules, I need to be able to pull over 300 is my goal here. So I'm just gonna add them up as I pull them, but I only got like a couple pulls on the 10s, so hopefully we just get 300 something right now. Okay, that's good. I usually do that first before the red orbs, but oh well. What is this? If you guys know what this is, could you let me know? PhD. What is this? If you guys know what this is, let me know, because I have no clue what that is. Alright, so we got the modules. No red stars, unfortunately. So let's get these stars in. She's Mystic. This could be a problem in terms of getting her to 15. Now, she is one of those, I think Tangled, I don't know if it's just her or Tangled Web. I need to know this real quick. That is going to be a requirement in the Apocalypse Saga. It was in the email that they sent. Oops. Red. Okay. Milestone rewards. Oh yeah, that's the online milestone rewards. I forgot they were there, and I was wondering why I couldn't get a She-Hulk costume, and that was one of the reasons. So if you haven't been going online to Marvel Strike Force, their website, and getting those milestones, those are online milestones, and they're probably just sitting there waiting for you to claim them. Spider-Weaver. Okay. In addition to adding the 4 horsemen and their teams to your roster, it has been determined that Spider-Weaver will play a key role. So Spider-Weaver. Nah, it didn't say Tangled Web. So it may be necessary to keep building upon her character just so she's ready for whatever that we need her for. Which can, like I was saying, could be a problem because she's global. Wait, global mystic. Would I be able to use her in Dark Dimension for anything? I don't know. I'll have to wait till we figure out and we study her kit. That's not bad getting up to 5 right away. That's pretty good. Alright, let's get this to 45. I like doing this in steps so I can study her kit. Let's go to the fight screen here so we can just watch this stuff. That way you don't get all the pop-ups on the right side there. Alright, let's get the 4, unlock the kit so we can start studying it. I like the idea of this Native American spider character. I really thought it was going to be like Madam Web or something, but an exclusive characters are pretty cool too. Global Mystic. At least I don't have to worry about the bio part of it. Could use her in raids, but I don't know. Like global and mystic. What up, Shark? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How's it going, man? Unlocking Spider Weaver right now. Pretty excited about this team. Might actually have like a good Tangled Web. Although I'm more excited about the Underworld team than anything because I've had so many red stars for those characters and that they just been sitting on the bench. Spider Weaver's OP considering buying an offer myself. Oh, yourself. Yeah, it's a good thing you're sitting here, so because I'm about to study the kit because I don't read up ahead of time on these, so it's gonna be interesting to see what goes on. The couple things I do know is that she definitely is, and this team is Crucible. So, all right. So how are we starting off here? On spawn in Crucible, bury yourself. Oh, she is a protector. All Tangled Web allies for 30% of this character's health in Crucible. Barrier 2 random non-Tangled Web allies for 30% of this character. Alright, that'll work into possibly using Kingpin and Mr. Negative. I know they got some Crucible stuff. Well, at least I think they have some Crucible stuff or some synergy with Spider Weaver. Alright, and now we got Stealth for turns to... Oh, that's where the stealth comes from. Okay, so since I had the characters, I looked. One of these guys has a passive thing about a stealth. I was like, nobody on this team does stealth. Maybe it was a different character. Okay, back to Spider Weaver. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I have a random thought and I need to go check it out right away. So we're getting more max health, which is always good, especially in Crucible. You can put her with Underworld and beat Darkhold. It's crazy. Wait, like in War or in Crucible? Because I'd rather keep the War guys together. It's probably Crucible because of Spider Weaver. Now, I will tell you, because I told you I don't study the kits ahead of time. I mean, it's hard to not see stuff, you know, when you're talking to your alliance on Discord or something. Okay, 200. That's a really big charge. Wow. 8. I mean, it's cool that you get safeguard and charged, but like at 8? Really? That's gonna be interesting. Thanks, Shark. 50% damage to primary target. Apply stun to the primary target and gain safeguard. So the stun could be huge. I can't count the number of times that one good stun or an ability block can change the entire chain or flow of combat in a fight. That could be huge. But that's a really big charge, so you can only use it probably like the one time, because on average, you're fighting, your goal to fight is like 2 minutes max. But you know, the sturdier teams are going to take a little bit longer. I usually only run into problems like that in Raid. Alright, let's buy these up and see where we start. Okay, that's better. I like that. That's a very protective ability, so you're going to be using that one. Special and basic should have some really good stuff in them for a protector to be effective. Defense up, offense up. Also immunity, heal self, tangle webbed allies for 30% of this character's health. Attack temperament, primary target. Rebound chain, I like rebounding. That could be a big move sometimes. This attack can chain to stealth targets. Counterattack breaks this chain. That's good. That makes actually a lot of sense to her character, because she's very psionic in a way that I think. Like, I know she's mystical, but like that magic feels like very psychic in nature. 4, and it's unavoidable and can't be blocked, which is good. Alright, so let's move on to... Okay, this is how we're starting. Alright, attack the primary target for 130% piercing. Piercing's always good. If this character is at or above 25% health, I get a bonus attack. Any negative effects, clear 1 negative effect from this character. If this character does not have any negative effects, clear 1 negative effect from a random ally that has a negative effect. Repeat this bonus attack 50, 90%, and 100% health. Wow. That's pretty cool. On bonus attack, apply bleed. Ooh. Wow. Alright, so the one thing that I always do is I always go to I almost said Microsoft. MSF.gg is a great resource, and now these guys actually, I think they bought it. So what I do is I go here because there's some important assist and counter information that you do actually need that's not visible right away. Is the basic attack and how it applies to those things. Where's Spider-Weaver? It's probably... shouldn't that be in the new characters? Alright, I guess we're going to have to zoom out a little bit. Uh-oh, somebody hasn't updated the character list on here. That's a misstep. Unless it's just in alphabetical order now. Yeah, there's Red Hulk right there. Why isn't that at the top? Isn't that where all the new stuff is? Yeah, like, all the new guys are up there. Really? Wow, I mean, that's actually kind of important stuff, and that's the first time I've run into that oh, there she is. Son of a bitch! That's some really important information to know for players, man. That can determine a lot behind what you're going to decide on an ISO. And for a lot of players, that's not exactly easy shit to come by. You know, like, you got to work at it, save your ions up and things like that. And now you got to have the possibility of redoing it. That's shady. That's real shady. Like, we can guess, though. Because this is kind of a complicated basic. I mean, I have to look ahead now. So, bleed and clear are the two key things that exist there. I think she's worth the T4ing all her ability. I could tell you for a fact right away, since I've been playing, like, pretty much since launch, I actually came in right like when they introduced Deadpool, but um the exclusive characters that come out are usually amazing characters. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like this clear and bleed is actually kind of important. If you put more bleed in, that could potentially mean death right there. So a striker would be a great idea if that's if the bleed passes over into the assist and counter information. Because you'll be able to clear again, you'll be able to bleed again. And if you're repeating this attack, that happens multiple times. If for a protector, I think that's pretty important. That actually might make you a really good striker. You're right about the focus. Actually, we should look at the possibility of what her focus is. Probably, you know, since I don't have any red stars, what that would actually be. Gears and stats. We'll give it like usually like I can arrange with silver credits and whatnot to 5 red stars. Let's go with my current star value, which is 5. Level 90. Da da da. Okay, so without an ISO, just looking at about 20 grand on focus. That's a really big number. Usually the baseline used to be for me like 7 grand to get past most resistances, but now obviously the power creep has gotten it to the point where I bumped that up to like about 11,000. So 20 grand at 5 red stars and 5 yellow stars, that's gonna work perfectly for this character. So I don't think skirmisher is necessary. Here's the so she is a protector. She's supposed to be taking some hits, right? She doesn't have a taunt anywhere, it looks like. Let's look at this stuff again. Stealth for 2 turns to all Tangled Web allies. So basically stealth, it's kind of like hand sentry, where stealth is her main source of protection, not actually taking hits. She does heal. And there's barrier right here. On turn, she's going to be doing that barrier. So we do need a lot of health. Yeah, she doesn't need to be skirmisher. No taunt. Yeah, I didn't see anything either. So, like hand sentry, she's going to be using stealth as her main form of protection. So, like, striker is still up in the air because you don't know what she's getting out of her basic. But being able to clear negative effects off herself with that basic attack could be huge. And given that her charge for special is at 4, that could come around pretty often. Lowering accuracy and applying barrier and then yeah, barrier and stealth, yeah. So they're not going to be taking a lot of hits. In fact, she could probably, I would say healer class or striker is the best option here. If she's bearing, I mean, okay, let's say she's removing negative statuses and whatnot, right? So removing those on her turn, you know, especially with a basic, is pretty important. Now she looks like, are these all attacks? Okay, so that's 1. This one's not an attack. That's the one that heals everything. Wait, this isn't it. Oh, it is an attack. So she's 3 and 0, which means 3 attacks, no non-attacks. Yeah, I would say so. I think healer class actually is the best option for her. And the reason being is what you want to do is like, especially like in Crucible, if you're going to use this like for a defense, I don't see anything where there are points one way or the other here. but she's getting defense up, offense up. She'd be incredibly hard to take down. I mean, I fought web warriors a bunch of times in Crucible, and they're very, very tough to contend with, especially depending on which category, which area that they're in. It looks like the Crucible might be more mutant heavy this time around, but having a team like this and a character like this in defense mode, basically, that's going to be hard. If her health is high enough, not being able to hit her directly is going to be a problem. So I personally am going to go with healer class. But let's keep studying the kit. Let's go up to 55 now. Alright, what are we getting? More max health. Good. But in Crucible. Alright. The massively expensive ultimate. So we're going to be able to do that stun and safeguard, which is awesome. Won't be able to remove those positives. That would make them an amazing defense. She's utilizing trauma and safeguard. This is crazy. All right, now we got defense up, offense up for 2 turns, and immunity for 2 turns. Every time she uses this? Get the out of here. What's her speed? 127? That ain't bad, dude. For protector, that's actually pretty fast. You know what? That makes a lot of sense. This is not the kind of protector that needs to hold on to taunt. If anything, this needs to be a super fast protector to keep that stealth going. And to catch up to her special again, creating more heals. This is a great, protector healer type character. This is amazing. That's a good question. Is she faster than Zemo? It won't matter. I will tell you that because we just saw that on spawn, wait, does she get immunity? Now that I think about it, I did not know. But Zemo might miss. Because like you said, she lowers accuracy. On turn. Okay, what's the on turn? Okay, stealth. So Zemo won't be able to touch her right away. Or anybody that might be fast enough to do ability block or a good stun. So it won't matter as long as somebody else there is visible. Like an off tank, sorta. And Zemo. I don't know Zemo's number off the top of my head. $113. Yeah, she's a hell of a lot faster than Zemo. Now, even if you try to manipulate the speed with Emma Frost and a combination of Emma Frost and Cable, possibly a third being Loki. That would be the only way probably to get Zemo to get up there. That's a pretty big sacrifice when you're talking about trying to get to them. And even then, at 113, I'm not sure that's going to do the trick. Actually, it might, because Cable doesn't do percentage. He does actual speed bar. But he should be able to remove stealth with his initial debuff. Yeah, you know what? That is right. you would have to have you'd have to have all three of those characters, I think, to get to 127 on turn 1. Because if you don't, she's going to pop that special. Wait, they come charged. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. All her powers come fully charged, it looked like. Wait, what happened? Oh, that's right. I changed the sorting. And her focus is pretty high. She's going to be able to, as a protector, have a natural resistance to a lot. And being an exclusive character, I think it would be really dumb of them to design a character that could be stopped so easily that way. You saw her with Underworld get beat by Doom and Shuri team. That's a lot of damage. Oh yeah, because that's unavoidable, I believe. His like huge boomer. That would make sense. All right, on the basic, we're getting more piercing to everything, and now we bleed. No pun intended. All right, let's push that to 60. And then we should have a battle-ready kit going, and we should know everything we need to know. Okay, let's start Threads of Fate. There's the trauma. I mean, that alone is great, but 70%'s a nice jump. 70 or 100 are really good in my book. Alright, so heal 2 non-random web allies for 10% of this character's max health. 40% to primary and secondary targets. See, that's really good. Now, what if you use 2 other characters that naturally heal to begin with? Well, 1 other character that heals naturally to begin with. Wait, this is Spider-Verse. So Black Suit Spider-Man might be a really good option for this because he'll heal Spider-Verse characters for every negative status that goes out. All right, good. And to get to 5 is the last. Okay. So we're done messing around. Let's get the rest of that up there. See what we're dealing with by way of gear. Although we are going to get her kit. So when this character or Tangled Web ally is attacked, gain 1 ability energy. Oh, that makes that ultimate so much more comfortable to deal with. And she's getting speed bar. Speed bar. One of the best manipulators in the game to have for a character. So that ult makes it much better. I thought SSM would did that in Dark Dimension. Yeah, Dark Dimension and Raid, I believe. Now that I think about it. Wait. Let's look them up real quick. Because that could be an option. But I have a feeling the symbiotes are going to be saved for like a legendary character like Null to come in. Because I know a great deal about Null. I read the comics and the Venom comics. I believe Donny Cates run. So... Spider-Verse. Symbiote would do the trick. Alright, where are you at? Gain 20%. Hero Spider-Verse. Yeah, that would work. Oh, he would give... Look, he would give max health. And she heals based on that. Oh, the barrier is based on health. All right, so that could be a really big boost to her health. Gain 100% drain. Symbiotes gain 100% drain. 50% dodge chance. Health. Spider-Verse. Okay, so the only real good thing that he would be able to give is extra health. That would be hard to to overcome with all that extra health. And she's a brand new character, so her health probably is like really big and a protector to start off. Having Black Suit Spider-Man here could throw the health through the roof. You're talking the entire Tangled Web team is our heroes. Wait, what's her tags? Okay, we need to see all the tags. I mean, because that move could be potentially be really, really big. All right, Spider-Verse, and they're all heroes. Okay, I know they're heroes, but sometimes crazier things happen in this game, and these would be villains. Oh no, I don't want to look at it. Oop, I did that on instinct. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at it. Don't ruin my fun. All right. I definitely think using Black Suit Spider-Man is a huge move. Now, if I were to choose someone else that's a spider hero, so let's go Spider-Verse. Let's go Spider-Verse, and we'll get hero in there. And who are our options? There's Spider-Verse hero. You know what? You could bring back. You can get more immunity here, but what can he do for the others, like Tangled Web? Clear one negative effect from the most injured ally. That's good. And he'd gain an evade. See, so like even if these two characters were put on the team, the accuracy gets lowered. They're naturally a little bit better on evasion. And let's say these are older characters, so Black Suit Spider-Man and Venom, Anti-Venom, would be susceptible to going down first. But Black Suit Spider-Man keeps healing Venom, and Venom can resurrect Black Suit Spider-Man. Clear heal block on all allies. Apply immunity to all allies. And he can keep giving himself more ability energy if he doesn't go down. That's huge. That's huge. I think that's my new Spider-Verse team, especially in Crucible. They're developed. They got a full kit. They're ready to go. All right, Shark. Let's get back to it. See how far we can get this gear. No, it's a mix between Global and Mystic, so it might not be as bad as I think it might be. But we got a lot of time probably until Apocalypse Saga. Down the line. So I might be able to get, all the Mystics set up and ready to go before that happens. No, Mystic's still a problem, even at 14 right now. Oops. Oh, God, I hit the wrong thing. I gotta pay attention. All right, you know what? I jumped ahead. We need to finish the kit. All right, so now we're getting 3 charged, and then Crucible gained 5 charged. All right, and then this one, this is the alt. This may actually turn around a lot faster than I think. Safeguard, it gained 3 charge. What is the charge for? Alright, while charged, lower accuracy by 100% for all enemies. What the f... If you make, like, the hardiest team possible, I don't think these guys are going down. This is going to be... Oh, man, this is going to be insane. This might be one of those teams that just, like... You got to understand, you're probably only going to be scoring 30 grand or more, probably. You're going to be using up all 3 of those turns. I doubt they'll make a counter for this Crucible trio for 2 months. All right, she's gonna get charged if she's not charged, but this is the big healer. So we're getting charged 80% damage. That's good. And then transfer all positive effects on this character, excluding taunt, obviously. Where is it? Where'd it go? Oh, did I add it to the text? Okay. Gain immunity for 2 turns if this character is not charged. Transfer all positive effects on this character, excluding taunt and stealth, to all Tangled Web allies and 2 other random allies. That's fucking huge. I don't mean to drop an F-bomb on you for all you sensitive ears out there, or, you know, kids that might enjoy my stream, but damn. That's gonna be really difficult to deal with. I mean, at the same time, I'm looking at the character that I have on my roster now, but also, I don't want to fight this team. It's turning out looking more and more like a nightmare every time, and this is just a bunch more damage. Piercing, but more damage. I hope the bleed stays. More strike force, let that bleed stay, but I do believe right now, to make this team extremely difficult to deal with and hopefully waste all 3 chances at beating this team, my vote is going to be healer class. At least, well, I should say that differently. I think my starter ISO is going to be healer class. And are we going to be going... We're probably going to be going through the whole the Tangled Web team before we get to Mr. Negative. So I got time for the Underworld team. What does she use? Oh, no. How do I have so much of this before? Like, I had the hardest time finding this stuff for Jessica, because I have her on my city team. I may have to put together the Spider-Verse team again in Dark Dimension, see how that works. She's available at 15. Okay, what are we using? mystic stuff. Mystic, 2 mystics, 3 mystics. This is like all mystic. Like, what's going on with this? This is the only global. Wait, that's not global, that's protector, I think. Yeah. She's an exclusive character. It's kind of hard not to justify just going as far as you can on this character. Alright, not ready for 16 yet. Although I definitely will try. So I'll use these up now. And so it's all mystic. All mystic. Ugh. Why? Okay. So for now, I'm definitely going to be going for healer class. Healer class classically is like a really good starter for any character that you might be unsure of. This is being the exception. Like, most of the time I like to start that way on protectors anyways. Now, what's going to make this very, very difficult for people is the fact that the active healing for the most injured ally is going to be quick and often. So she's going to be not just a protector, but sort of a speed healer while she's at it. And you combine that with the extra health that you'd be getting from Black Suit Spider-Man or Symbiote Spider-Man, whichever you guys want to say it. That's a really big chunk of health, and not only that, but you're getting a really big barrier on top of it, and the entire time she'll continually be healing beneath it. What am I losing? Controller? Please. Is that controller? No, she's protector. That's right. Okay. I think we're doing okay on protector. Because who needs protector? Kingpin? Is Kingpin a protector? I think he might be. Yeah, he's a summoner. But they don't have a trait for that. Ooh, running low on protector for blue ISOs. Alright, let's see how her stats fared after class 3 ISO blue. Not bad. We're jumping way up to 600,000 already, and that's no red stars yet. Damage is okay, but a protector doesn't need a huge amount, but she is a newer character, so I do expect a higher than normal damage from her. Armor is at 16.8. And that's not bad. That's actually pretty good. That's going to make her a good tank, but she has a lot of stealth. So even when she's visible and can take a hit, she'll be able to heal that off pretty quickly. Resistance is 7,000. Focus is at 10,000. And at yellow stars, for what she has so far, that's really, really good. We did check it, if you guys are just joining, that she'll sit at about 20,000 focus once you can get her to 5 red stars, which I do not have yet. Alright, so we got a full kit on her. We're ready to put her on a team. Let's see. Did they put up the Crucible categories yet? Yeah, not yet. Alright, so we don't know what we're going to do. I'm pretty sure it's mutant heavy. So I may use this as an offense. I don't know yet. But as of right now, I definitely want to see... her with symbiotes, Black Suit Spider-Man, and Venom. So I'm going to put them... I'm going to do a replacement on this team. Since Venom is a protector, I'm going to take him out. I'm going to put her in for this team for the time being. Did I hit edit? Yeah, I did. Okay. And we're in the 120 something range. A lot of my characters are in almost 200 grand on average now. I think a center spot might be good for her, and then putting the meteor characters probably around the outer edges. I'll put in Spider-Verse heroes. I probably don't need the list broken down that much. We'll put her in the center spot, actually, because she will be stealthy. I don't have to worry about a lot passing through the center, so I can mitigate a lot of damage that way. Keep the speed with Scream, and then Black Suit Spider-Man right there. Now, the interactions that I want to see the most, though, are her dealing with Venom and Black Suit Spider-Man. So I'll save that. She's gonna bring the team down quite a bit. Can't test it out in Crucible, so we're gonna have to see base what she's gonna be capable of in Blitz. Hopefully we don't have to build too much on the Blitz to get her to tier 8 to see how she does. Yeah, we gotta do a little bit. Although tier 6 is not a bad testing venue. So we're going to do that anyways. How long do we have to wait? What's the wait? 1 minute? Okay. Well, really, it's the last team on the list that I need to look at. Three minutes. Okay, let's look around a little bit. See if there's anything to collect or use. Well, we can kill 3 minutes. It's not a huge deal. No other milestones. I wish there was another public defender. That's all I really needed. One more. I gotta stop with this. If you buy these packages, you can make it all the way type of milestones. But not everything can be for free. Just wish we could earn some better stuff, like the stuff that we see more often. Ooh, who is this? Black and White Elsa Bloodstone. Is that because... Is she in... she's a part of, Wolf... something. Wolf by Night, or something like that. The Universal Monsters, right? That's interesting. I didn't know that was going to be here. You do like a whole black and white. Sooner or later, they're going to have a black and white team. Like, for some mode. I did not know that every costume variation was something that you had to purchase with credits. I wanted the Hulk, She-Hulk skirt, not the She-Hulk pants. I started with the pants thinking that I was going to have both. I was wrong. Yeah, we'll do a tech mission. That should kill enough time to get... So I really want to... I want to test a team, but I want to test them in a higher tier than 6. Hey, you get to see... you get to see these guys take on the tech node in Doom 2. They're an amazing team in and out of raid, by the way. So if you get the chance to earn these guys, go for it. He's gonna block that probably. Yeah, I'll go for Nick. Captain America Sam tends to block when he has deflect, like really, really well. So you can get through, but it's not easy. I know she's gonna go first, and I don't need that to happen. No, we don't have a boss node, so we can go all out on this one. Even though they're probably the energy heaviest team in the game, easily in raids. Outside of it, they're pretty good. In raids, it's just like impossible. Ability block. Yeah, that's a good one. I'll use that one. Just making sure that I keep up on my studies when it comes to these characters. Yeah, I think we killed enough time. Let's sim our way to a good testing ground. Yeah, crossbones is usually my marker for a good win. And I spoke too soon. Hulk and Wolverine really killed it on that one. Not great choices here, but that's a good mix. Mixed teams with a more synergistic team usually lose, especially below tier 7. Ooh, we got Hulk and She-Hulk. I kind of figured that was gonna go that way. My bottom of my list is not that they're designed to drop me tiers for like milestones that require wins. So don't judge my roster, or do, because that's what fans are supposed to do. Man, I tell you what, BlueStacks is super sluggish when it comes to playing this game. See, we got a little over 800,000, so for power on that team right now. Yeah, Wakanda's pretty strong. Yeah, Fantastic Four. They've really fallen off, man. They were like, I just don't get what they were thinking with like Human Torch. He should be able to like somehow like do like a damage upon contact. Like any character that's doing melee against him should be taking damage because he burns so hot. Like anybody that hits him should have like 2 stacks of bleed, 4 stacks of bleed. He's such a glass cannon. He should have 4 stacks of bleed. They should make Fantastic Four an outstanding counter-attack team. That would be appropriate. I think it fits their character profile really well. Oh, I didn't reorder the Blitz list. I'll do that on my phone because I'm not doing it here. That should take forever. Like reordering the stacks, you'd think it was breaking the game. All right, here we go. That's a little bit high. I wanted to start at like 1 maybe. This could be a good one. Seeing how they deal with blind right away. This one, that's fast. That's really, really fast. That's not gonna happen. You get the Eternals in there, man, and that's not a good day unless you're Darkhold probably, or something with Dormammu that could stuff them. All right, let's check this one out. I want to see your animations, anyways, so I'll only slow it down to ×1 for her character. So on spawn, does she do anything for this team outside? I like the way this character looks on screen during a fight. That's right up there with Captain Marvel's booty hanging out. Like, it's awesome. Look at the shoulders on Symbiote Spider-Man, man. Those are round. Those are bowling balls. Alright, what's the first thing we want to use in a fight? Gain defense up for 2 turns, offense up for 2 turns. Is this gonna heal? I don't think I want to heal right away. Although that's relatively cheap. I want to use this ult. Apply stun and trauma. Magneto. That was really cool. She missed? Hold on. The accuracy thing. I thought that was Crucible stuff. Okay, I want to start with Black Panther. All right, now I'm gonna get that good old bonus, and that's gonna go to. So she's gonna get some, no matter what, outside of Crucible. That's even better, guys. That's awesome. That's a Crucible team. That's the two that I'm filling in for my defense. Black Suit Spider-Man and Anti-Venom will make it an amazing defense in Crucible. And I can get immunity now. No, that immunity goes to... That's clear hero block on everyone. That's good. Immunity to all allies, so perfect. So even the Tangled Web guys will have immunity. And this will protect Black Suit Spider-Man even upon death, because he'll just come back, and if not, Anti-Venom will get more energy to try to pull off that ult again. Alright, let's see. Alright, gain defense up, offense up for 2 turns. Alright, that's what we'll see happen here. So we'll see offense up pop up. That's good. She'll be able to heal herself, but I'm not going to be able to see it. I think you'll still see the numbers pop up. And then heal 2 other random allies for 10%. That's good. But Black Suit Spider-Man is going to be healing himself and Anti-Venom based on the negative effects that are hitting the field. So that's another big thing for this. Okay, I missed something because, like, everybody got something off of that. Might as well. And for a really big shot from Carnage. Alright, I missed something in that special. Because it looked like she just gave offense up and defense up to everyone. Is it heroes? Ooh, this could be difficult. I'd like to see that. But they're slow. I'm going to do this one. I mean, Hulk and She-Hulk could be a really big problem because they're on the new war team, and they're extremely durable and very damaging. Alright, so we need a good stun. Will this work on Jessica Jones? That's a lot of taunts happening. I think I need to try, because she's just gonna wipe everything. See if it works. She's got like the highest resistance in the game, so yeah, I didn't think it would work. That was a big if, maybe. That was a shot in the dark, I should say. She missed. This is so good. Although she's for sure going to use her special on the next one. Wait, I saw energy pop up. Who the hell is doing that? Is that Spider Weaver? Yeah, I saw more energy pop up. What is happening? When this character or a Tangled Web ally is attacked, generate 1 ability energy for this character and fill their speed bar by 10%. Oh. Okay. Alright, so this is the one I needed to check up on. She's gaining defense up and offense up. Where's the spread coming from? It's gonna be impossible to tell with their positives right now. I gotta let that go. Alright, so the offense up should pop up if this is doing what I think it's doing. Oh, it's not a part of the Crucible line. Transfer all positive effects on this character to all Tangled. Okay, it's the 2 other random allies is what I saw. They all have immunity right now. Wait, she'll get defense up and offense up. So, though, okay, offense up should hit 2 of the other characters. Yep, it worked. Okay, so in this case, both Symbiote Spider-Man and Anti-Venom are the only 2 other characters that could possibly receive that bonus when you take Carnage and Scream out and put in the Tangled Web Warriors or Tangled Web team. They're Tangled Web. Oh, I'll have to read it again just in case. It's a good team to test out on because they'll last a long time. And this is great because it'll heal someone after the hit. Apply bleed in the opposite of the 2 random positive effects on this character to the primary target. That's great because that's more negative stuff that's going out. Clear heal block, that's always good too. Alright, so that's just another big testament to how good they are going to be. Alright, trauma, stun, that's good. Safeguard for 2 turns, gain 3 charge. That's all outside of Crucible. And that's what causes the accuracy whenever she has charged. So these guys should miss, like, everything. If I'm reading that right. Except for counters, possibly. Hulk resisted. That should be expected, honestly. Oh, you crashed. All right, Marvel Strike Force. Oh boy. Looks like we're not seeing that battle again. Let's get back in there, because we still got more fights to study. For those of you who are tuning in for Spider-Man, because Wednesday is usually my big game day for, you know, AAA titles or big games that, you know, require 30 more hours to play. This is the day that I play that game. Today, it's just a little weird that, you know, last night we got a unlock for Spider-Weaver here, so I have to do that stream today. And I do like the studying part of this because it's fun. So bear with me. Alright, so we can't catch that fight again and see a lot of the effects. We gotta find another one. Ooh. I think we're gonna have to pass this one on to someone. In theory, should be good. But Wakanda's pretty strong. Okay, alright, that's good. Alright, let's see. Ooh, that could be a good one. There's the Defenders again. Kestrel and Silver Surfer make me nervous about that one. This one's very doable, I think. Thought I was gonna hit that sim again, didn't ya? I always do it. I always do it. And you make enough mistakes, sooner or later you're gonna learn not to do that. Alright, here we go. And this is where I get the charged. That's why... Oh, wow. Okay, so this means, especially if you're in control, by using the alt, you can make sure that nobody else, excuse me, on the team will take a hit, or it's highly likely that they won't take a hit for turn 1. Let's see if that's true. Missed. She loses a charge for every miss, though, huh? Yep. Okay, that makes more sense to me. Like, I was thinking that was going to be just unstoppable. I mean, at 5, it's pretty damn close. Alright, so I should see. Actually, everybody else has some great bonuses to begin with already. I could do a rebound chain, but it's not going to really do anything for her except protect her, and that's okay. Get rid of that evade. Ooh, let's double these up. Immunity for all. Die. It's not a bad team to begin with, man. Spider-Weaver is way better protector than Venom right now. This might make one hell of an attack team for war. You're going to make sure they're going to miss turn 1. You'll have a lot of great control over the turn order. who do we want to stun? Captain, he always throws his shield first. That's the one that always gives the defense up, so we'll take him and stun him. We'll start with Thor on the bleed. Defense down with an additional attack. How about some offense down? Good stuff, because now we're going to give it to everybody. Except for Spider-Weaver. He'll only give that to symbiotes, which I should make note of. All right, we're gonna get offense up to a couple of the homies. Let's see. There it is. It works out great. And she's got a charge too. It's gonna make at least one person miss. And with barrier in Crucible, man, oh man, oh man. I may put this team in now. But like I was saying, I need to see the new setup that they got before that happens. All right, who else are we gonna go for? And what I want to see, I want to see some auto. I want to see some auto. So it looks like she's always going to drop that ult first. That makes sense. You get 3 charges for that. 5 in Crucible. So a lot of people are going to be miss. Oh, that's a big miss for Wolverine. A lot of his damage comes from the bleed. Not bad, dude. Ooh, that could be a good one. Dealing with the negative effects that pop off right away. No, that's not gonna happen. Infinity Watch is still really, really strong. Any dedicated arena team is really strong. We'll do this one. Auto's going to give us a good inclination of where this team, or at least Spider-Weaver, is going to sit when in the midst of a defensive tactic. Oh man, a big miss by Cloak. That could spell their doom, but we got another. Wow. I think Venom and Black Suit Spider-Man are going to be the best team members in Crucible in turn 1 anymore, because she's immediately going to have that is symbiote Spider-Man right away. Man, can you imagine if barrier was going off right now? How insane this would be. Got barrier and stealth. That's gonna happen during Crucible. Got some really good damage. For a protector, she hits pretty hard. So we are donezo for this unlock. Let's pull up her character, and here are my thoughts so far. On this character. One, she's an exclusive character, and so far their run on exclusive characters, you know, like Kestrel and Deathpool, are extremely strong characters to have in your roster. And I do believe that Spider-Weaver is going to be another one of those characters to definitely pick up. If you're a paying player, probably worth it. Their price point's very, very high though, so be careful. Make sure you have the disposable income for that. And if not, however she unlocks in game, go for it, man. I mean, the general rule, even if you're a free-to-play player, if there's an event, man, go for the shards. Get that character. This one is going to be very, very powerful for a long time. You know, Kestrel is still one of the characters I use a lot of. I still use Deathpool a lot. She's going to be a Mystic also, so this could be a great pairing in the Mystic section of Doom. That actually could be a thing that I could try. I think I might be in that area. I'm only 1 energy short. How long would that take? 3 minutes? But where am I? Am I in the Mystic section? I think we need to do this no matter what. I want to see this. Okay, so I'm going to use the new warriors. But I'm going to take out the you know, the big ones, the Eternals. Let's put in Morgan Le Fay and Spider-Weaver. Spider-Weaver can actually go in the global section too. That's gonna be something to see. All right, let's see here. Yeah. All right. We're definitely going to be running through the Mystic section of the campaign here. New Warriors got some great bonuses to raids, so we're going to see how well this works here. Getting by that. Okay, this is gonna... yeah, that's gonna do that. It's gonna heal a little bit. Nobody really needs it. So defense up, and then we're gonna spread it to a couple other people. I would like to see it happen on one of the two that don't have anything. I wonder if it will do that, actually. No, it hit the back row. No, Dagger got it. Oh, Elsa Bloodstone could be a problem. And Ghost Rider. Yeah, buddy. I'll have to go for this Elsa Bloodstone because she don't got anything. She could be dangerous. Very great reactive player to evade and dodges. So far, this is a really good team for campaign. Although the Eternals are superior in just about every way. Sim through there. Especially with Morgan. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I bet she would make a great RTA character. Because she'll get a charge. I mean, 127. She'll get a charge. She'll get 3 charges right away. That means characters like Shang-Chi, and even Captain America Sam could feasibly be neutralized. Alright, I have gone way over time for an unlock stream, so let's pop back to Spider-Weaver and give you my thoughts. One, of course, again, extremely valuable character right now. She'll likely be very, very hard to farm after a while. I mean, we got 20 plus characters right now that are just unfarmable, so it's going to be extremely difficult and rare to find this kind of character. So, like I was saying, if you're a paying player and you do have the disposable income to get these offers, I would say I highly recommend purchasing this character for your roster. Remember, this is a pastime and it's not supposed to be, you know, your addiction to life itself. I play this game and buy these offers because it's fun, and I do have that ability to do so. I'm very, very lucky and hardworking to do so. So that's what happens. But you know, if you're on a budget, this is a great character to also pick up as well. And you know, I set myself a budget also and don't go over it. It's just a great habit to have. But if you're a free to play player, keep an eye on any of the events that are out there for this character and go as hard as you possibly can. Even as a single character without the team, this would be one team you should fight hard for. She's going to be valuable in multiple places. We've seen it so far in Blitz, was really, really great. I can see a use for this character in other places like Arena. She could very well be a new meta type character to put in place to take down a lot of big teams in Arena. So I will wait for the big dogs to see what they can do. I usually float, you know, between 50 all the way down to, you know, the single digits. So I should be able to see a good amount of people starting to utilize this character once they get her to 7 red stars. Those whales out there or krakens, they can really pull that off really, really well. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with this character in Arena. But as you saw, as a mystic and global character, she'll likely be a very, very good character to have in raids, Doom raids, Doom 2 raids, you know, for both global and mystic. I haven't seen global yet, so I'll hold off on my official opinion on that and give you my thoughts on it at a later date. But for sure, we just saw she did very, very well in Doom 2. for the Mystic section with the new warrior. So keep that in mind when you're developing those teams for that. Um, Anything else? I highly recommend going with healer class for a protector usually. It's too early to tell what else she could possibly be used for. I think they might be watching how the community reacts to her kit to begin with, probably until we'll say through the first season of Crucible to see how everybody feels about her basic, carrying over the bleed and removal of negative statuses from herself. If anything, I would bet that the negative status thing is gonna be transferable, so you could feasibly use Striker for an alternate ISO or your main ISO for this character and be able to be, she'll be able to keep herself clean and very, very healthy. The danger to that basic for a character like this in Crucible is making one that is so overpowered that nothing will take her down. And that could be a problem. Now, you can arrange to defeat any one team or character in the game, period. Just scroll back. You could just go back a little bit. I did a whole huge section of teams with this with the symbiotes. It turned out extremely promising. You might want to roll back the stream for that. It'll probably be easier to do. Yeah. The VOD. Or even YouTube if you're a fan of YouTube also, because I do multi-stream. And although it would be appreciated if you subscribe to me there also, because it could also very, very much help me out growing a bigger and wider community. So someday the dream would be to make this more of a full-time job than anything, and not just Marvel Strike Force. I play tons and tons of other games. Consequently, right now I am also playing Spider-Man Remastered for PC, which is absolutely amazing considering that I've been waiting so long to play this game and or get my hands on a PlayStation 5. I still haven't been able to do that, by the way, but check those streams out as well. It's extremely fun. I never felt a game immerse me in the character of Spider-Man more than that game. I can't wait till they release the Miles Morales one for PC as well. I'll definitely be on that. But guys, until the next unlock or session of gaming with me, Justice, I wish you all passion, love, and gaming. And never forget, rule number one of gaming is you go where the fun is. And that's what I've done here today. So thanks again for dropping by. Don't forget, Raise Energy, I represent these guys. If you want to save 15% on any of your energy drinks, this is one of the best one out there. Zero sugar, BCAAs if you're in the nutritional fitness, even though you don't really need that part of it. And tons of hydration. I love this stuff. Keeps me focused and ready to go. So head on over to repsports.com. You can put in Justice 3 Gaming just like it is below my picture, with the exception you just got to jam all those together. And that's your coupon code to save on your energy drinks. I find Shark says, I find it odd that they made a tune that's better than any single character, even legendaries. Well, when you're making an exclusive character for your own game, you damn well better be one of the best characters, if not the best character in the game. And I like that idea, considering that I have this wealth of Marvel knowledge to begin with, and to develop a brand new character. I don't agree with the character design so much, except for the backpack mystic magic she's got going on there, which is really, really awesome. I think Marvel Strike Force should really develop combat-oriented designs. We're talking more soldier-esque type military versions of their costume. Because that's kind of what we do here. We're always in the middle of a battle. It's a war between different sections of the multiverse. And even though this is just kind of a weird coloring scale here, I would have liked to see more browns possibly in a design like this. But her character story is pretty nice. I like it. And the fact that she's going to be overpowered for a while, I like that also. What I just don't agree with is their marketing techniques surrounding characters like this. They've quite literally shoehorned her into the Apocalypse stuff, and that really sucks, especially you're really draining people hard, that are paying players, even the ones that are just paying a little bit like me, in order to make sure that you could still participate in future events like the big apocalypse stuff. And I don't know what those details are, and they'll be releasing them in an email, I suppose, soon. So hopefully it's not nothing huge or drastic, and more along the lines of, for each scourge, you got to have like 3 different teams, but you don't really need 3 different teams. You can focus in on one team that you're confident that you can bring through the event and do that, but just have a strong roster to bring with it. Yeah, I know, right? Right. So, other than that, this is a great character. I mean, above and beyond, she'll be extremely difficult to take down during Crucible. All right, that is it. I could talk Marvel Strike Force all day with you guys. I do hope you join me for the next unlock or my future sessions here on Twitch or YouTube. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. And Shark, thanks for coming by and having an awesome conversation with me, man. Don't forget to tell your friends and family to come by and follow me right here on twitch.tv/Justice3Gaming as well. I know, 0 reds, Commander James. I have been doing 0 reds on my characters for so long. I am on a huge goose egg streak. It's redonkulous. Now, luckily enough, the Red Star Blitz on the weekends has been paying off for me, and hopefully this is another one of those characters. And man, I'm at the point where I would be happy just to get 2 so I can use my silver promotion credits to build up my character to at least 5, which I believe is one of the most usable sets of Red Stars. Yeah, and I, buy often, but might buy an offer for her. Yeah. Exclusive characters so far, you can almost guarantee they're going to be one of the best characters in the game, so you definitely should go out there and get this one. Even if you're like remotely, if you've been thinking about purchasing a character, this is probably the one to do it on. And I can tell you for a fact, she will unlock with just 1. You don't need to go for both, so don't break the bank trying to do both unless that's something that you're really into. Thanks again. I'll see you guys on the next one. Shark, great stream. Thanks, man. Thank you. Bendable Straws, thank you for following. I hope you rewind this VOD and check out my unlock and all the fun things that I like to do with unlocks in these characters. I study the characters, and I have fun talking to you guys, trying to think things through with ISOs, because just because a creator says this is what you should do doesn't mean that's the truth, and we can always talk that out in the chat. Glad to meet you too, Bendable Straws. Thank you for the follow. I absolutely love that rogue that you got in the chat, by the way. Rogue is one of my very first Marvel crushes ever. That booty, though, and the thing is, they didn't give it to her here in Marvel Strike Force. Tears. Until next time, guys, have fun. Keep on playing Marvel Strike Force. Letting me know if you always want to talk about Marvel Strike Force because you watch this particular stream. Head on over to YouTube. Make sure you put some comments down on that video so we can keep on talking about this particular subject. Bye, guys.